Good afternoon, everybody.
Everyone for joining us today. Go ahead and get set up here. Good afternoon. My name is Aaron Castle. I'm a senior account manager with Advantage One, and today I'm happy to walk through the GoAnalytics platform. That is an additional reporting tool within the Geotab ecosystem. GoAnalytics came to fruition from the need from customers to have some more advanced exception reporting around safety. What we often see is that Geotab provides a very good entry and intermediate level reporting tool for safety reporting through their driver safety scorecard and other exception tools. But oftentimes customers need a bit more of a robust reporting mechanism for safety. And so GoAnalytics is the solution there that has come to the Geotab system that allows customers to basically have a BI reporting tool within their Geotab interface, providing insights for driver safety around engagement, as well as a coaching tool that allows for quick insight into the safety of their drivers. So I will go ahead and turn off my camera and jump right in. Okay. So as many of you are familiar, Geotab is an exception-based system when it comes to safety reporting. Many of you on the call today have rules set up that identify safe driving risk based off of the specific type of driving event, whether that be aggressive driving, if that is speeding, seatbelt usage, other types of exception events. So starting with an exception-based concept, GoAnalytics allows you to identify the different rules that you have configured and associate a risk category to each of those rules. The way that the system works is it looks at a count of exception events, and then it gives you an overall risk breakdown based off of the timeline that you selected for those exception events. Then breaks it down by specific departments and gets as granular as you would like to go based off of your group structure configuration. So in this example here, we're seeing that over the last 7 days, based off of the exceptions that this customer is using, and this is a demo account I should mention, this customer currently has a risk score of 230, meaning that there's been 230 exception events over the last 7 days. Compared to last week, that's a 43% increase. We can see the score trending over the last 6 weeks here. We can see the week of August 19th was our best week, and as of this week, so far we have 230 events. So quickly you get a snapshot of how we're trending as far as risk scoring. Some additional items that you have access to is the status of your Geotab devices. So right now there's 0 that are offline. This account has 13 devices. 13 are currently functioning. This customer also has 13 dash cameras. It's telling us right now that 3 are offline, likely meaning that the vehicle is parked and that the camera has not communicated in the last 24 hours as an indication that 3 are offline. Okay. Some other insights is that we'll quickly look at your data and give you some breakdowns, telling you right now your highest risk driver in the last 7 days is this driver located in this branch or this office. You can also cycle through some additional highlights. Your highest risk driver in the last 30 days is this driver located in this particular group. Let's see if we get another one. This driver idled for the longest over the last 30 days. So AI insights that come in based off of your data that may be beneficial that you can cycle through is also a quick tool right at your fingertips. All right, so now let's break down the performance by different departments and by driver. And this is a tool that really separates just simple dashboard reporting to a more advanced granular view of events. So in this case here, I've selected the company, and then this organization has their drivers broken down between 2 different offices. So I'll start in the Bradenton office here. And you will see that we have the names of the drivers listed here. Okay, so we can see in the last week here, this group is ranked 2 out of 2. So again, I've selected a particular department within your organization. We can see the ranking. Again, we can see the status of the devices and the cameras, and then trending, as well as any coaching events that have happened for this group in the last 6 weeks. We'll get into coaching in more detail in just a moment here. Additionally, you see the events that are causing the most exceptions. So excessive speeding, high speed, posted road speed low. Those are some events that are occurring, as well as preventative maintenance. So based off of specific engine measurements and engine events, preventative maintenance comes in and says that there are 3 events for low tire pressure. There's 1 event with an engine light on in the last week. Okay. To break it down even further, we can go into the individual drivers, and I'll use this driver as an example. So this is the driver's profile for the last 7 days. You can toggle to a 30-day period as well. In this situation, this driver in the last 7 days has driven 440 miles, currently sitting at a high-risk category because of the number of events in the last week. Your score breakdown that you see gives you the last 6 weeks of events. We can see it looks like August 6th was the highest, August 20th was the lowest, and from there we can also see the ranking. And this is a tool that many customers like, because you can quickly see how does this driver rank not only in their particular department, but overall in your company, your organization. So this driver is currently ranked 4th out of 5th in this particular location, 9th out of 10 drivers in the organization. And we also can see number of coaching events. And one of the benefits of GoAnalytics is it not only allows you to have insight into the exception events, but it also gives you the opportunity to identify coaching opportunities and log coaching events and engagement that you've had with the driver. Okay. All right, to break it down, we have the driver events broken down by the individual exceptions. And if there happens to be a video dash cam installed in the vehicle, you'll have access to the video right within the system here. You also have access to the trip history, and then you can see how many times a user has viewed this individual event to understand engagement within your organization. A system like this is very beneficial, but if no one is using it, none of the managers within your organization are engaging, then it may not be giving the value that you need. So this tool does identify when users within your organization are engaging with the tool, viewing different events, and you can quickly see those events listed. All right. So in this case here, what I'll do is I'll go into some of the coaching events that have occurred. Particularly this driver has had some coaching events for excessive speeding, cell phone usage, and food and drink. And I'll use this as an example here to show you how we can break this down. So it looks like on the 20th of August, there was a food and drink event. We click the play video, it brings you to the video screen that shows the video example here. So you see this driver was eating food while driving. Now, of course, that is based off of the settings that you have on your dash cams if you are using one of the many dash cam options that we provide. Both driver and road-facing events have AI features built in to be able to identify any type of driver safety event, everything from smoking in the vehicle to eating and drinking, cell phone usage as well. Just give you an example there. Take a look at that. Looks like the videos have expired for this example, but same concept as you'd be able to see those videos listed right within the system. Okay. Now with the coaching events, you have the opportunity to identify the event as well as make notes and identify a corrective action. So this can be configured by you. But for the individual coaching events, you're going to be identifying what the issue was. So in this case, it was food and drink. And then you can identify what a corrective action would be for managing that event. Starting with a verbal warning, quick coaching, second warning, in-person coaching, all the way up to a potential pending termination. In this case here, it was flagged for a ride-along. It was deemed that this was risky enough behavior that required a ride along to accompany the driver. Okay. All right. So again, breakdown by individual driver. This can also be set up by vehicle. If you don't have driver ID where you are currently identifying your drivers behind the wheel, you can also set this up by driver. Same concept with the scoring and the ranking, where you can identify the specific vehicles and how they rank within your organization. You can also set up coaching within the for vehicles as well. Okay. All right, so going back to the main screen here, again, I was able to access that driver by breaking down the different departments, going into the list of drivers, and then finding the driver's name. We have some additional reporting options as well. So if you go over to the leaderboard, you can quickly see, your most improved driver, your lowest trending driver, your risk breakdown over the last 7 days, top performers, highest at-risk drivers, all quickly accessible. You also have a list of different camera-related events that have occurred. So if you do operate with dash cams, you can tie in any of the Geotab integrated cameras work with GoAnalytics. You have the option to quickly see the number of events and then broken down by driver and the number of times that those events have occurred. Okay. Next, we have a scorecard, which breaks down the score for each driver. You can organize this by specific date ranges, and then get the complete breakdown of scoring for all the different exceptions, as well as camera-based events that you have, idling, as well as the total distance driven during that 7 days. This can be pulled into an Excel or PDF report as well that can be distributed if need be. All right. You also have some engagement and understanding of coaching history. So if we were to look at the last 30 days, you can see different manager engagement under the coaching tool. So we can see that these 4 users have engaged with coaching. If you click on it further here, we can see specifically the events that were coached, and by date, how many events were listed. Okay, again, helpful tool to ensure that managers are engaging with the tool and that policy around follow-up and driver performance issues are being managed. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I should talk about the process of getting it set up. So GoAnalytics can be configured for any number of vehicles in your system. It doesn't have to be for the entire organization. We have some customers that utilize GoAnalytics solely for, let's say, ELD drivers that are required to log hours of service. We have some organizations that only have certain branches or certain departments that want access to GoAnalytics. So the system can be set up either for your entire fleet or for specific vehicles or drivers that need to be monitored. Of course, from best practice, it's good to look at the entire fleet and keep consistency, but it is an option to configure that. There's some configuration that our team Advantage will do to add this tool into your My Geotab system. As you can see, right within the My Geotab platform and application, you'll have access to the tool right under the add-ins page under GoAnalytics. Okay. So that is that. So again, this tool is meant to be a more advanced BI reporting based tool for safety related reporting. A lot of organizations that are of a certain size will look at building out a data lake and pulling this information into a BI type environment through APIs. That can take some time and resources to set up and manage. This tool off the shelf comes at a fairly low cost with some pretty significant advanced reporting for driver safety. So if you do have any questions about this tool, please don't hesitate to reach out to your account manager and learn more. All All right. Well, thanks everyone for taking the time today to connect, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.